Good morning, students. Welcome to Geography class. And today we will read chapter number 15, that is Natural Vegetation. Have you ever noticed the various trees, bushes, thorny plants, grasses, etc., scattered in your surrounding areas? And have you ever noticed or thought that who has grown these plants and bushes? You must be wondered to know that they are the gifts of nature to human beings. As they grow on their own, so they are called natural vegetations. In fact, the natural vegetation is the national wealth of a country. India is blessed with a large variety of natural vegetation, and there are about 50,000 different species of plants, including avoiding of endemics and about 18,000 species of flowering plants in India. And there are more than 3,000 Indian plant species officially documented as possessing into 8 main florist region. And those 8 florist regions are Western Himalayas, Eastern Himalayas, Assam, Indus Plain, Ganges Plain, the Deccan, Malabar and Andaman Islands. Now let's read about the types of natural vegetation. Here we are giving the following 4 types of natural vegetation. They are tropical evergreen rainforest, deciduous forest, also known as monsoon forest, thorn and scrub forest, and fourth one is montane forest. First of all, let's read about tropical evergreen forest. Tropical evergreen rain forest. Tropical evergreen forest grow in the areas which receives heavy rainfall, that is more than 250 centimeter rainfall yearly, and these forest areas are very dense. Hot and humid climate is found in these forest areas, and due to high heat and high humidity, the trees of these forests do not shed their leaves. Therefore, they are green throughout the year. The annual temperature in these forests is about 25 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius, constant throughout the year. Tall and evergreen trees are found in these forests. They are homes of hardwood trees, rubber, bamboo, mahogany, palm, cane, coconut, ebony, rosewood, sal, etc. And these are the main trees of the forest. These trees are chiefly found on the slopes of the Western Ghats and the northern eastern regions, the Tarai regions of the Himalayas, and the Andaman groups of island. Second one is deciduous forest or monsoon forest. Deciduous forests are also known as the monsoon forest. These forests are found in the areas of rainfall receiving between 100 to 200 centimeter annually. Mean annual temperature of this forest or this area is about 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, and they are less dense than the tropical evergreen rain forest. The deciduous trees shed their leaves once in a year, and they shed their leaves in dry winter and in dry summer. The main trees are sandalwood, teak, sal, devdar, sisham, mahua, ebony, arjun, khair, palash, and bamboo, etc. These forests are mainly found on the western and northeastern slopes of the Deccan Plateau and on the lower slopes of the Himalayan mountains. These forests are found in the parts of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha. West Bengal, and Karnataka. Then the another type of forest is thorn and scrub forest. Thorn and scrub forest are found in the areas which receives the rainfall less than 75 centimeter annually, and the mean temperature is about more than 30 degrees Celsius, and the climate of these areas remain dry and hot almost throughout the year. The leaves of these forest trees are in the form of spines to reduce the loss of water. These trees grow in the areas where hardly any other trees can flourish. Short shrubs and thorny plants like cacti, kikar, acacia, babool, etc. are the main vegetations, and this type of vegetation is found in the Rajasthan, part of Uttar Pradesh, southwestern Punjab, central Deccan Plateau, western Haryana, Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh, Kutch. Now next is montane forest, also known as mountain forest. They are found in mountains. We find a close relations between forest and altitude. Montane forests are also divided into three categories, and the first one is wet temperate forest. These forests are found between the height of 1800 to 3000 meters, and the annual rainfall receiving in this area is 150 to 300 centimeter. The mean annual temperature is about 11 degrees Celsius to 14 degrees Celsius. The temperature remains between 11 to 14 degrees Celsius, and the average humidity is 80%. Oak, chestnut are found here, and these trees are found in the higher hills of Tamil Nadu and Kerala and in eastern Himalaya region. Next category is temperate forest. These forests are found between the height of 1500 to 3000 meters. The annual rainfall is 150 to 250 centimeter. Cedar, pines, silver fir, spruce, etc. are common trees, and these trees cover the southern slopes of the Himalayas. Now next and third category is alpine forest, and these forests are found at the altitude ranging between 2900 to 3600 meter. At the highest altitude, the precipitations remains below 100 centimeter and mostly in the form of snow. Junipers, birches, pines, silver firs, spruce, rhododendrons are the common trees. Mosses and lichens are found at higher altitude, and this type of natural vegetation is found in Ladakh, Chamba, Sikkim, etc. Now let's read about the importance of forest. Why the forests are important for us? The forests are nature's gift for human being. They play a significant role in our life, and the tree release oxygen that we breathe. They also absorb the carbon dioxide that we breathe out. Forests provide a variety of forest products such as timber, fuel, wood, fodder, medicinal plants and herbs, fruits, honey, turpentine oil, gum, etc. They reduce soil erosion by controlling excessive runoff. They also reduce food problems, and forests are natural habitat for several wild animals, birds, etc. Now, how the conservation of forest can be done? Forests are very useful for us, but this natural vegetation is being destroyed due to reckless cutting of the trees. So, we should take care of our forest and adopt the following measures to conserve them. So let's read about some measures how we can preserve these forests. We should plant more and more trees and encourage afforestation. We should protect the existing trees by stopping the deforestation. We should spread awareness about the importance of trees. And finally, we should take initiatives in special programs like Van Mahotsav so that a large number of people could be involved in making our earth green. So that's all in this chapter. Thank you.